Hello there and welcome to the Bit of Peacock. It's my channel where we talk all things Leeds United. I'm of course George. Welcome on to the channel, everybody. It's a match preview. It might even, late match preview. It might even be going out on match day this. So if you're watching it and it is match day, then happy match day. Let's hope Leeds United bring home 3 points from Coventry. It is Coventry City who are the opponents. Leeds travel to Coventry to play Coventry City. How many times, more times, can I say Coventry in this video? Let's wait and see. But Leeds are looking to go 16 games unbeaten. This, if we win, would be our 14th win of that sequence. Incredible stuff, and would maybe even put us top of the table. Ipswich play Norwich, massive game Saturday lunchtime, so we'll know what they've done. Also, Coventry will have meat in that fixture as well. They currently sit in seventh position, 4 points behind Norwich. That could be, hopefully, from our point of view, could be seven come kickoff or at Coventry on Saturday. It's a 3 p.m. kickoff. It's our first 3 p.m. kickoff for nearly 2 months. Mid-February against Rotherham was the last time Leeds United kicked off at 3 p.m. on a Saturday. And you'd have to go back to Cardiff in mid-January since the last time we had a 3 p.m. kickoff away from home. So it's a rarity nowadays for Leeds United is a Saturday 3 p.m. traditional kickoff time, but that's what we've got on Saturday, the 6th of April. It's six to go. Leeds United travel to Coventry City. So we're going to preview it in this one. So I think Fart was speaking yesterday as of recording, and I think it's pretty much as you were. I think he's hoping for Willie Nonto and Connor Roberts to be available for the Borough game, which would mean they would miss Coventry away and the Sunderland game on Tuesday evening at Ellen Road. I think he's a little bit more hopeful that Eli Gruev will make the squad for Coventry, but it's a little bit of an outside chance. So I think we'd probably expect the similar sort of lineup that beat Hull City on Easter Monday, with Eli Gruev perhaps installed to the squad for next weekend's trip to Middlesbrough. Let's wait and see though. But we've got to roll on. We've got to keep the momentum going from Hull. It wasn't a great performance, as we know. Friday night against Watford wasn't a great performance, as we know, but we got points. We got 4 points from the six available. We're sitting in second position, just 1 point ahead behind Ipswich Town at Ipswich Town, and 1 point ahead of Leicester City. So let's wait and see what tomorrow's fixtures bring. I think Leicester play at 3 p.m. as well. I think it's at Birmingham, isn't it? It's Birmingham they're playing anyway. I'm not sure if it's at home or away, to be honest with you. Obviously, like we covered, Ipswich Town play Norwich City in the East Anglia Derby. At 12:30 in the afternoon. It's a lunchtime kick-off for that one. But let's have a look at Coventry, because Coventry, like I said, it's last chance saloon really for them. I know they've got a game in hand on Norwich, but if Norwich win, like I said, fingers crossed, they do. I know Ipswich have a horrendous record at Carrow Road, don't they? Hopefully that continues in some way, shape or form. And Coventry would sit points behind of currently four. Like I said, hopefully it's seven from our point of view come kick-off. Maybe five would do as well. But you've got to feel that if Coventry don't beat us, get anything out of this game, that their playoff hopes are well and truly on the rocks. They sit, like I said, they sit seventh, but it is a 4 point gap they've got to make up between now and six games. And also thrown in there, they've obviously got the massive occasion of the FA Cup semi-final against Manchester United, which is a massive, like I said, massive occasion for Coventry City. It's a massive achievement for them. But I don't think that will be at the forefront of their minds, to be honest with you. It's still a couple of weeks away. Like I said, they've got to make sure that they try and make maybe another appearance at Wembley like they did last season. Obviously, it was a failed attempt against Luton Town in the playoff final in the penalty shootout loss. But they've got to make sure that maybe they can get to Wembley again. And they're a good side of Coventry. They're going pretty well in the league, really. But as of late, a little bit indifferent. Of the last 5 games, it's 3 wins in the league and 2 defeats. They have lost the last game, and former Leeds United Academy product, of course, Liam Kitchen, had a little bit of a one to forget, a nightmare situation last weekend as Coventry went down 2-1 to Cardiff City at home. They have been better at home than they have done away from home this season, but Liam Kitchen got 2 own goals in that game, as like I said, they went down 2-1 against Cardiff. So yeah, they're a little bit. They are better at the Rico at home than they are away, just slightly. I think they're 3 or 4 points better off at home than they are away. But Mark Robbins is doing a great job, really. To be fair, on a shoestring budget, you've got to say it's incredible. They're probably chalk and cheese the difference between Leeds United budget and Coventry City budget for this season, but he's doing a really good job. They'll match us up and play 4-2-3-1. But they've got some sort of match winners in there. They really have. You know, the likes of Callum O'Hare is an impressive player. Even Casey Palmer, who's sort of, you know, very experienced player nowadays. He can, you know, get on and do well as well. He's done all right this season. But the shining lights in their, you know, in their squad, in their lineup are the two up top, Haji Wright and of course Ellis Sims. Haji Wright is one that I believe Leeds United should be looking at. To be honest with you, 14 goals this season so far. I think Ellis Sims has 11, so 25 goals between them. They are lethal. I think last weekend or last Friday at Huddersfield, Ellis Sims got 2, Haji Wright got 1 in a 3-1 win. Obviously, like we covered, they lost against Cardiff on Easter Monday, but I think Ellis Sims got another goal to add to his collection for the season in that one as well. So, or was it right? It was one of the two who scored in that defeat. They're racking up the goals, and they're definitely 2 men that you've got to keep an eye on in this fixture. You really have to do. But like I said, Coventry have to be on the game. We're going for 16 unbeaten, and I do think we'll slide it to a win. But I do think this is out of the 6 games left. This is definitely the one that I'm very much concerned about the most. Um, I just think it's going to be tricky. It's going to be tricky, you know. But I think Leeds United have it in them. Coventry do have a silly home result in them, and obviously we have the quality to unlock them, and I think eventually we will do. But I think it's going to be a very, very difficult match indeed. And if we have a look at the last 5 fixtures between the two sides at the Rico Arena, Leeds have won 2, we've lost 2, and we've drawn 1. It's a run that goes back, I think, nearly 20 years. So you can't really look too much into this. The last time we went to the Rico, it was a 2-1 defeat, but that was over 12 years ago now in February. It was Valentine's Day 2012. So it was a long while ago, really. Yeah, we haven't played there since then, and can't look too much into that. The last form, I think like I said, the form over the last 5 games is 1-3 in the league and lost 2. FA Cup game against Wolves, obviously that massive comeback was thrown in there as well. Like I said, will they have one eye on the semi-final against Man United? Maybe. It's a couple of weeks away, so like I said, they've really got to focus and make sure that they do end up in the playoffs, because it's now or never really now for them. But they do have some quality players that can really hurt us. Let me know in the comments there how you're feeling about this one. I am a little bit cautious about this one, but I do think in the end we will get a positive result and charge on towards automatic promotion. Let's hope we do. Come on, Leeds, we need another win, don't we? Let me know in the comments there below how you're feeling about this one. Thanks a lot for sticking with me there. Marching on together. I'll see you on the next one.